Hi, my name is Zeedyk. I'm the president of Glycerin Traders based in LaPorte, Indiana. Our company handles liquid waste products. We handle all different kinds of products from glycerin, methanol, fats, vegetable oils, hand sanitizer, jam, syrup, barbecue sauce. If it's liquid and it can be pumped, we handle it.
So this is your first time at $100 million Strategy Week. What did you get out of being here?
So our company grew from $5 million to $13.5 million in a period of 3 years. So if we use that same multiple, I truly believe that it's possible to become a $100 million company by 2030. We've come up, as of today, which is Thursday, we've come up with about 5 actionable ideas that we can use to really vault us forward on customer service, marketing, completion of sales and leads, and ultimately improving our cash flow.
Tell us about the problems or difficulties you had that made you enroll into this 100 million Strategy Week.
So when we started Glycerin Traders back in 2010, I don't think we ever thought that we would be a $13.5 million company. We just wanted to, maintain. But once we saw the potential for growth and what it could be, of course we want more. I realized that I've probably tapped out with what I know on how to manage and grow a business. So if I can tap into somebody like Brad and the coaches of ActionCOACH who can take me to the next level, I think that was what I wanted. How do I help me figure out what I needed to go to the next level? And hopefully after that, they'll pick a new level and go there again.
What are your biggest BFOs or aha moments that you had during Strategy Week?
So our company is very, I would say it's a little bit old-fashioned. A lot of work done on the telephone. Guys you worked with for years and years. I think the idea of moving towards more where people want to learn about your business and start to do business with you without dealing with a human, that's a little bit foreign to me, but we realize it's coming. I mean, that's how millennials do business. That's how Generation Zs do business. And so we need to move in that direction. So we've developed a profile that we're going to put on our website so people can go onto the website and enter in fill in the profile of the product they have, the opportunity they have, and then that will come to us as an email. And for the people who want to do business with us without talking to a human, that's the first step.
What about Strategy Week has surprised you the most?
I would say I'm kind of a high energy guy, but just today, this is as an example, like we started looking at our company line item by line item and well, if we could just do this times 2 or this times 3, is it possible? And you start thinking about, yes, that's possible. And then the next line item, well, that's possible to go to 2 or 3. And you're like, well, if this was 2 million, and if you multiply it times 3, that's 12 million. So the X1 plus the X2 plus the X3, all of a sudden, it's really, you can see it on paper, visualize where you're going to go and how you're going to get there. And we were sitting there just 20 minutes ago getting all jacked up about, wow, if we talk to this company and lay out our, I forgot what the word was, adventure marketing or whatever it was, I don't remember the word, do that with them, they're going to 2 or 3x us pretty quickly because they have been, unbeknownst to us, have been a big chunk of our sales force, and they're just simply brokers. But if we go down there, meet with their sales, their 8 brokers and say, look what we did last year together. These are the things we can do next year together. Our capabilities. We trust each other. We don't go around each other. There's a real potential to really move the bar very quickly. And I was like, I want to make that phone call today. And my coach is like, slow down. We got all next week. So, yeah. I mean, we were really getting jacked up about the potential because it's real. So.
If you had to choose one, what would be your favorite feature of Strat Week? Meaning, was it the marketing side, the scaling side, even into the mission?
I think, it doesn't sound like the big chunk of a mission. We never really had a mission statement, but coming out of it, we created one. I think our mission statement is going to be, we're saving the planet with common sense science. and I really like that. I want to use it. I want to put it on our business cards. I want to put it on our website. So, it's something so simple as just creating a mission statement, but the impact it can have with, changing people's thinking, changing my employees' thinking, changing my customers' thinking, and changing even the community around us, because we handle what some people might perceive as chemicals, and chemicals bad. But everything's a chemical, and if we're saving the world by finding a beneficial use for a product, isn't that a good thing? So I thought that little thing of just creating a mission statement has an exponential increase in or better image for us. So,
what would you tell someone who's considering joining Strat Week?
So I was exposed to Strat Week when I was at BizX, and I asked the guys. Well, I think it was you that was talking about it. I'm like, wow, $25,000. That's a lot of money, especially for a smaller company like ours. And I asked several people about it, and they all said, oh, it's totally the best thing you should do. You have to do it. In fact, we're doing it again. And I remember thinking, wow, you're going to do it again? That's amazing. And so we spent the $25,000. And I'm looking at now, I only have to sell two truckloads more of fats. And I made that $25,000 or figure out a way to sell something that I was selling for 10 cents a pound. If I can figure out how to sell it for 15 cents a pound, I made that money back. That's not that much in the big picture of the scheme. In fact, when I look at what it's going to do for me, it's a very high return on the investment.
If there's one word you could use to describe your experience here with us, what would it be and why?
I don't know if it's I think it might be a 2-word, with a hyphen on it, but action-oriented, like, who's going to do it? When they're going to do it? How are they going to do it? And then what's the impact going to be to the next person in the organization? So, yeah, I think it's high impact or impact oriented. It's just, high energy, high impact. I think those are the words we're going to use.
If there's other clients considering joining, would you recommend them to join with their Action Coach? And what was the relationship like with your Action Coach?
So I'm fortunate. I have a very good, well-respected coach. Like everybody in my organization likes him. We respect him. He's our friend. Now he's our friend. I can't imagine coming here without my coach because he looks at it from a slightly different step back, big picture. I think if you're going to come here, you have to come with your coach. You have to bring someone else from your organization, and I definitely think the impact is real. You should definitely do it and bring those two people with you.
Will you be joining Strat Week again, and if so, when?
That's a very good question. I can definitely see doing it again, but maybe to tweak it a little bit. Brad mentioned taking the it was the 90x relook again at, I forgot, it was the university on the website, on the ActionCOACH website. Look at the 90x. So I think the first thing I'm going to do is build on the energy from here, and then segue into that, and then segue into the next, and see where that takes me. But yeah, I don't think I would do ActionCOACH or the Strat Week next week or next year, but probably would a year or two after.
Is there anything else you'd like to comment on or say about Strat Week?
It's nice having other companies here that are very different industries. So some things that happen with their organization or their company or their industry, I can relate to and bring into my industry or organization. So having other organizations here, other industries, other companies has been very valuable. I definitely think that's the right thing to do.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.